and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hit that subscribe button down below. Today's video is a little bit different than normal. I'm in my pajamas, I'm laying in bed, I have the camera literally propped up on the bed, and I'm just cozy and I just want to talk to you guys like I'm talking to a friend. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys Netflix suggestions that you should watch. This will include movies and shows. So let's get right into it. So I'm just going to be reading them directly off this list that I have on my phone, and I'm going to go through, I'm going to give you the name, whether it's a movie or show, and give you maybe a couple sentences about what it's about so you can see if you would like to watch this movie or not. I know this angle is kind of weird, but with the wood in the background and my bed frame, thought it was actually kind of cute. So the first movie suggestion, well, it's actually a show, is Grey's Anatomy. If you have not saw Grey's Anatomy, that is a really good show. It is pretty popular, so majority of guys probably will have seen it, but it's about doctors and they're all kind of friends and they work in the same hospital together. The next show on my list is Supernatural. This is more of a monster, ghost, vampire, they fight demons kind of show, and then it has a lot to do with angels versus the devil, stuff like that. It's actually one of my favorite shows, so if you guys have not seen that, I highly recommend it. The next show I have on my list is Gilmore Girls. This one is a little bit of a girlier show. So it's about a mother and a daughter and their relationship, and it has a couple twists and turns throughout it. I really like it. It's also one of my favorites. The next one we have here is a movie. It is called What Happened to Monday. I just recently watched this one and it's pretty good. It's an action thriller type movie, and it's about a society that only allows each family to have one kid because of the global conditions. And this family, I believe there's 7 kids, and they're each named a day of the week, and then Monday goes missing, and you have to watch it to kind of find out. I don't want to give it away. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry, my brother just came in, so the camera angle might be a little bit different, but I hope that doesn't bother you guys. So I think the last one we was Gossip Girl, and yes, that's a kind of girlier show, so only watch that one if you kind of like the girlier shows. The Platform is a movie that I've not saw, but it's really popular right now. I've heard a lot of people talking about it, all good things. So if you want to watch The Platform, I need to watch that as well, so you can drop some details down below if you want to. Just don't give it away. The next one is Marriage Story. This one I haven't saw, but I've also heard a lot of good things about it. It's more of a couple-y type movie, obviously the title, Marriage Story. And then the next show that I have here is The Vampire Diaries. This is one of my absolute favorites. I'm pretty sure majority of people have watched it, but if you have yet to watch The Vampire Diaries, you seriously need to watch it. It is so good. After that, we have Tiger King. Everybody has probably heard of this at this point. It's literally blowing up right now. I haven't watched it, so please no spoilers, but I've heard everybody talking about it all over the internet. So yeah, if you haven't joined the trend and started watching that, then you might as well go ahead, because apparently everybody else is watching it. And then we have The 100, which is also a show. This is a really good one. It's people that are living in space, so it's almost the opposite of Earth. So we live on Earth and we're sending people to space. This is about people who already live on space. I think because Earth was so polluted or toxic or whatever, that the whole humans, everybody moved to space, and then they start sending people down to Earth to see if Earth is livable again. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. You'll have to double check, don't word me on that. The next one we have is The Fosters. This one is a bit, you have to be a certain type of person to like this one. It's really good. It has twists and turns. There's a lot of like untraditional things in this show. I don't want to like make anyone mad by saying that if you already know what The Fosters is, but it's not for everyone. The next show we have here is Dexter. This is a show about a guy who like he kills people, but he kills only bad people. It's a pretty good show. I'm pretty sure I watched the entire show. The next one I have here is Dear John. This is a movie. This is like a romantic type movie. It's really cute if you like love stories. It's one of my favorites. The next one is Tiny House Nation. So if you guys have ever saw like the people that live in the tiny houses and you like watching videos about that or movies, or like sometimes they're on Facebook and you'll see like people moving into tiny houses. Well, this is like a whole show of people moving into tiny houses, if that's your kind of show. The next one is Zumbo's Just Dessert. So if you like bake-offs or like dessert making shows or like cooking shows, you'll probably like this. It's people that make desserts and they go against each other on who has the best. And the winner, I think, gets like $10,000. So I really like it if you guys want to check that out. The next one is Jane the Virgin. This one was really big. It's a show. It was really big a while back, and I think I watched it kind of after it blew up. I liked it. I don't think I ever finished the whole thing. It's about a girl who gets pregnant, but she's a virgin. So if you want to see that one, then that's kind of like, I feel like it's an all-around show that people would like, but maybe it's a little bit more girly. After that, we have The Kissing Booth. This one is a movie. It's definitely a little bit more girly. It's like romantic, and yeah, The Kissing Booth, you can kind of tell from the title. The next one after this is one that I recently just got done watching. This one is so good. It's a show. It's called Love is Blind. It's kind of popular right now. Some people may think that it's just too big of a hype, but personally, I like the experiment that was done. I don't want to like tell too much, but it's an experiment, and I like the experiment that was done, and I think it's kind of cool to see, even though it is like drama based, so it may not be like 100% real. I still think it was a pretty good show. And the next one after that is Once Upon a Time. This is a show. I actually watched this a while back, and I fell in love. I watched like every episode, every season when it came out. I feel like this one's kind of underrated. Like, a lot of people don't know what Once Upon a Time is, but it's another show. I wouldn't say it's like similar to Supernatural, because they're not really similar, but they both have like the like ghost, vampire, like pirate aspect to them. Like Once Upon a Time, it's basically like a fairy tale book, and you just kind of have to watch it and it'll explain more, but that is one of my absolute favorites. If I could like erase my brain and rewatch that one, I definitely would. After that, we have The Twilight Zone. This one is kind of like a classic. This one, you have to be a certain type of person that'll like it. I watched it growing up, and so I really do like it. It's like, to me, it's like creepy. It's not like scary. It's not like thriller. It's kind of just creepy. But do some research on that if you've never heard of The Twilight Zone, and you'll see what I'm talking about. After that is Andy Griffin. So I don't know if this is like just a southerner thing or if this is like all around, because the show is like based off like southern type people. Like, they like to go fishing and stuff like that. This one's like a classic. It's been around for quite a long time. My parents used to watch it growing up, and we watch it anytime it's like on the TV. So I definitely like it. If you like older shows, which I don't really like older shows or older movies that much, but I really do like Andy Griffin. So give it a shot if you've never heard of it, because I fell in love with it, and I don't typically like shows like that. Okay, after Andy Griffin, we have Adam Sandler movies. If you guys don't know who Adam Sandler is, he is seriously like so hilarious. So check out some of the movies that he's been in. If you want just to watch a good, like, funny movie, check out Adam Sandler movies on Netflix. And I promise you'll find at least one of them funny, because he's like a really funny actor. After that is, if you are Christian or you like gospel movies, there's a couple Christian movies on Netflix, but one of the really good ones is God's Not Dead. I really like that movie. I suggest, if you do like those type of movies, to check it out because it's worth the watch. Then after that, we have Bolt, Chicken Little, and The Incredibles. These are all like cartoony shows that are on Netflix. There's also like Princess and the Frog. So if you're like a little kid at heart and you like cartoons and stuff like that, then check out like any of these: Bolt, Chicken Little, The Incredible, Princess and the Frog, because they're all really good cartoon movies. And last but not least is 47 Meters Down. This one is a movie and it's about sharks, and it's about a girl who, I think there's like 2 different movies, I believe, and if I'm thinking right, there's 2 different ones and I saw both of them, but they have to do with sharks. Each of them has a different plot, but basically they're trapped with sharks. So yeah, that one's like a really intense type of movie, and personally I really like it, so you guys should definitely check that out. And if you liked any of these movies or any of my suggestions, then please hit that subscribe button down below. It would seriously mean so much to me. You guys don't know how long I've wanted to do YouTube, and I'm finally doing it, and I appreciate any and all of the love you guys have given me so far. So please, if you come across this video and you like it, just hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.